Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a different kind of video for you all. Today I am going to be filming a chit chat get ready with me, and I am really inspired by a Kylie Jenner makeup tutorial look. Let me just show you quickly. So it's this look that you can see right here. She posted it on her Instagram a few weeks back, and I just feel like it's a perfect full makeup tutorial. I picked up a lipstick of a similar shade, and I just wanted to sort of get on and film it for you all. I wanted to do also a different kind of video and talk through the process with you, because I feel like I haven't done a talk through video since I first started my channel. That was probably the last time that I really did a tutorial like this, so I just wanted to sort of get on and create another one for you all. The first product I'm going to go in with today is going to be a primer. I'm going to go in with a couple of primers today, and I'm going to go in with my Essence All About Matte Oil Control makeup base that looks like this. And I'm also going to apply my Skin Perfection from L'Oreal. This is the Magic Touch Instant Blush. So with the Essence, I'm just going to apply this all over my skin, so especially on the sort of outer areas of my face more. This I do find helps me stay a little bit more matte than what I normally would. So I'm just going to apply a tad more onto my forehead area. And then with the L'Oreal primer, I am just going to apply this specifically on areas that I have larger pores and oiliness. So I'm going to apply it down on my T-zone mostly. So I'm just going to apply this onto my forehead, down the center of my nose, and also along the edges, chin, and also on the side, so on my cheeks, but only where I have larger pores on my cheeks. So Kylie looks like she's got fairly clean bronzy skin with a really nice highlighter, but she's got a really gorgeous sort of bronzy eye. So I feel like I'm going to go in with my eye makeup first. I'm first going to go in with this Laura Mercier Eye Basic in the shade Wheat. And I'm just going to apply this on to both my eyelids and blend it up towards my brow bone. I'm just blending that all over my eyelid with my Sigma Precision P84 brush. I'm now going to go in with another base. I'm going to go in with my NYX Jumbo Pencil in the shade Bronze. It's just a really nice orangey shade, as you can just see. I'm just going to apply this on to my eyelids of both my eyes. And I'm just going to go back in with that same brush that I blended out the Laura Mercier product, and just blend the edges and just sort of blend the product up towards the crease, which just create a really nice kind of orange glow to our eyelid. So now I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Shadow Couture World Traveler palette, and I'm just going to take this Morocco shade right here. I'm just going to take that on a fairly large blending brush, and I'm just going to blend this through our crease. I just want to keep adding sort of warm tones to my eye, just to create this really sort of bronzy, smoky, sultry eye look. I'm now just going to go in with Soft Peach, which is this shade right here. It's right next door to Morocco in that same World Traveler palette. I'm just taking this on a large fluffy brush as well, and I'm just going to buff out that Morocco shade. So I'm sort of applying it on my brow bone area, but I'm just literally using it to blend out. Okay, so she looks like she's got some shimmer on her eyelid. I want to go in with the Sleek Original palette. Ooh. looks like so. They're really shimmery shades. I'm going to go in with this bronzy orange shade right here, and I'm going to take that on a sort of small eyeshadow brush. This is going to help pack on that colour and apply it quite densely. It's a 30 brush, sorry, from MAC. And all I'm going to do is go in with my MAC Fix Plus. I'm just going to spray the brush a couple of times on either side, and then I'm going to pick up that eyeshadow colour. It's just going to really intensify that eyeshadow colour and keep all of the pigments on the brush. It doesn't fall everywhere as well. And that's really intense now, as you can see. Just applying this all over my lid up to the crease, but not really into the crease. And I'm also kind of leaving the inner corner bare because she has got a highlight shade there. So I'm just repeating the same step on the other eye. So I'm then just going to go in with that same brush that I was using. I was using an E23 and that Morocco shade. I'm just going to buff that out again. And then taking that same E27 brush from Morphe again. This is the Elite collection. I absolutely love these brushes. They are so incredibly soft. And I'm just literally applying that soft peach shade again and just blending out the Morocco edge. So she's got a really intense eyeliner. She's got quite a intense winged liner. So I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Eye Studio Lasting Drama Gel Liner. This is the black formula. I'm going to take it on my Sigma Angled Brow E75 brush. I literally just sort of load up the brush, but I then put the product into the lid of the eyeliner. And then I kind of smush the brush around so that it gets evenly coated all the way along the bristles, so it gives a really crisp edge. I have a whole tutorial on how I do perfect winged liner, so I will try and link that if I remember in the description bar of this video. I'm just going to go in, and her wing kind of follows the bottom lash line, so I'm just going to try and follow that today. And then I'm going to work it onto my lid and just run it along my top lashes. She's got quite a thick line as well. And then I'm just going to go in and crispen that up ever so slightly, sort of especially along my lashes. I'm just going in with the Collection Extreme 24-Hour Felt Tip Liner Pen. This is again in black. And I'm just pressing this more along like my lash line, because it does look like she has an ever so slight sort of smoky liner. So I want to just really focus this dark shade along my lashes so that that is the darkest point. And then I'm going to go back in with the Shadow Couture palette, and I'm taking Noir, which is the blackest shade that I have possibly ever used. And I'm going to take this on a MAC 266 angled brush, knock off any excess that there may be on the brush so it doesn't fall all over my face, although I haven't done any of my base apart from my primer, so if it does fall onto my skin I can just easily wipe it off. But I'm first of all going to pack this shadow over where we have applied the eyeliner, so that again it intensifies especially along the lashes, but it also sets in place the products that we have applied. So I'll just do that on the other side. So it's going to make smudging the liner a little bit easier to do. It'll just, because we're setting sort of the stickiness that may be there, it's just going to make it easier. Kind of like when you set a primer on your face with an eyeshadow first. It's kind of the same sort of concept as that. So just getting in a little bit more product on my brush. And I'm just going over the outer line. So it's only ever so slightly smoky. I still want the definition to be there. But as you can see, I'm just sort of blending that outer edge into the eyeshadow, and it just softens it ever so slightly. Right, I'm going to first of all apply some mascara to my top lashes, and I'm just going to ever so slightly curl my lashes. I don't want to curl them too much because I am going to be applying some falsies. I think I'm going to apply 2 pairs today. She's got a very sort of piecey look. I'm just going in and coating my lashes top and bottom, or tops of my lashes and also the underside of my lashes, shall we say. I'm not doing my bottom until I've done my base. I'm going to stack Bambi and Siren lashes today. They're very, very similar. These are just a little bit more wispy, I think, so I think I'm going to pop those ones on top. So these ones are going to go on first. These are the Siren lashes. I'm also going to go in with the House of Lashes eyelash adhesive and just apply a good coating on to the top of these lashes, onto the band. I do like these lashes because they do have a clear band as well. So these ones are more easy to work with compared to the Iconics that I have. The Iconics can be quite difficult because they have got a very thick black band, but these are quite a thin band. What I'm going to do is tilt my head back. I've also tilted my mirror so I can sort of look down into it. I tilt my head back and I'm just popping these on. Pop them in the middle first. Just going in with my tweezers, making sure that the lashes are down. And I'm just nipping my real ones with the falsies. So that is just with one pair. I'm now going to apply Bambi. I'm just going to apply them again, tilt back. Now you can sort of tell that there's a lot of definition and a lot of fullness to my eye makeup at the moment. For my skin today, I want a very sort of full coverage makeup look, so I'm going to mix in my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation in the shade 1N1 and also my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus in the shade number 20. So I've now applied both the shades on the back of my hand. They're ever so slightly different in colour, and I'm just going to mix them together. And then I'm just going to start stippling this product over my skin. So obviously you want to wipe away any fallout if you've had any, but I have not had any. So I'm kind of using buffer motions but also pressing and stippling motions. I'm not applying it too close to my under eye area. And this is the sculpting face brush from Real Techniques. It came with their sculpting set that they did. They're like contouring and setting set. My mother-in-law gave it to me as a gift. So I'm just applying it around my brows. I kind of apply it a little bit onto my brows, and that's just to help my brow products stick to my brows very well. So that's why I do that. A little bit on my ears, down my neck, just to connect everything together. I apply a little bit on my knees just to take away a little bit of the redness that I get. I'm going in with a dry beauty blender today. And I'm just making sure that everything is blended and there's no lines or any streaks or anything like that. Now going to set that in place so far, and I'm going in with the new powder from Avon Cosmetics in the shade Soft Beige, in with my E2 powder brush from Morphe Cosmetics, and I'm just patting this over. I'm using a fairly large brush just so it doesn't really mattify the skin and apply too much product so it gets really cakey. I'm going to bronze my skin quickly first and also apply some highlighting concealer because she is very highlighted underneath her eyes and around her forehead and her lips. So I'm just going to go in and I'm going to contour my face with cinnamon and nude shades from my cream contour kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm just going in with a round top kabuki brush. I've actually been quite liking this method just recently. This probably would have been the perfect day to do, you know, my full out flawless foundation routine. But I just kind of wanted it to be a little bit lighter, like have a lighter hand with the product just recently. So that's why I've been sort of testing out other ways, because I know not everyone likes the full-on crazy look. So I'm literally just taking this on a round kabuki brush from Sigma, the F82, and I'm just sort of pressing it and buffing it onto the areas that you would bronze and contour your skin normally. So up around my temple and my hairline, I'm just sort of making my forehead a little bit smaller than it naturally is. And then I sort of go into my cheekbone crease and then bronze up that area also and connect it in to my hairline. And then I'm also going to apply a little bit around my jawline because I do have a fuller jaw than I would like at the moment. I'm going to go in with the basically just the smaller version of the brush I was just using, which is my Sigma Precision Round, which is the P82. Using those same two shades, I'm just going to sort of buff this up and down my nose in a straight line. This is going to help slim my nose. The thinner you make the lines as well, the more smaller your nose looks. Kind of looks like she has a line go across her nose as well. I'm going to go underneath my lip as well, because Kylie is famous for her good old pout. And I'm also going in my Cupid's bow, and that is again the same reason. It's just going to make my lips look a lot poutier. So I'm going to go in with a highlighting concealer. For me, I'm going to use the Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer in the shade Fair Neutral. And I'm just going to apply this especially underneath my eye. I'm going to go into that tear duct area, but don't touch the eyeshadow that we have placed around that area. And I'm going to bring it down in a triangular shape. I'm going to take the concealer up to where I've just contoured the nose and also underneath down here on the side of my lips. Again on the other side, go up to where I just contoured and bring it down into that triangle underneath my eye. And as you can see, this is quite a nice brightening concealer. I do tend to go for lighter shades than my skin, like a lot lighter, as you can see. I'm also going to apply some on my forehead, on my chin, and down the center of my nose, just like so. It's just going to really straighten your nose out. Okay, so to blend that in, I'm going to go in with my, what is this called? Tapered kabuki brush from Sigma, which is the F86. I'm just going to use gentle sort of patting motions like this to pat it into my skin and to blend it. And then for my nose, I'm going in again with the smaller version of the brush I just used, which is the Precision Tapered, which is the P86. And I'm just going to blend that nose concealer. I'm just going to take away any product that may be too heavy of. To bake my concealer today, because the Kardashian Jenners are all about baking concealers, I'm going in with my Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, and I'm going to go in And I'm actually going to use my Miracle Complexion Sponge from Real Techniques to set that in position. So I'm going to go right underneath my eyes. I'm just going to make sure there's no creasing under there. And then I'm going to go in. So I've just literally gone over everywhere that we've applied that concealer. I'm now also taking this powder underneath where I've contoured. And I'm slightly lifting up the contour just to slim my face even more. So if you've gone a bit too heavy on the contour and gone a little bit further down than what you would have hoped, you can easily clean it up by using this process. And again, I have a whole video on how to bake your concealer. I'm just going to go in with my eyelash curlers to start with and go all the way under and nip my real lashes to my falsies. It's just going to move them down and settle them even more so they are even more blended into my eye. Just the same again. I'm now going to fill in my brows, and today I'm actually going to go in with my my Fluid Line Brow Gel Cream from M.A.C in the shade Dirty Blonde. And I'm just going to take this on my sort of usual Anastasia Beverly Hills number 12 brush. So I'm going to just set those in position before I go in with concealer and clean them up. And I'm just using my L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper in the blonde shade, light medium shade. And I'm just brushing through the hairs. I'm going to take a flat definer brush from Sigma. This is the E15. I'm going to pick up some of that concealer and I'm just going to define my brows a little bit more. So I tend to use Fawn, which is the middle tone, because I am lighter in skin tone normally. So I'm going in with that colour. I'm just going to contour my cheeks a little bit to slim them down. Also take it up around my hairline again, just to slim it, but we're also setting those cream products that we used. And again on my jaw. I'm going to take my Louise Young LY20 brush with that Havana bronzer shade from that same palette, and I'm just going to buff this over where I would bronze my skin. She does have fairly warm bronzed skin, so I'm just bronzing and warming my complexion up. So, and this is just going to again set what we have applied. Okay, so I think I have allowed my concealer to set long enough, so I'm just going to go in with the Real Techniques fan brush. I used to set my nose contour today is this tiny little fan brush that I got from Benefit, and I'm going back in and I'm mixing the Fawn shade and the Havana shade, and then just gently stroking it down the sides of my face, or down the sides of my nose even, and also underneath my nose. I'm just going to apply it down here and also underneath my lip too. Just like so. Now I'm going to go in with my blush, and she's got very sort of tanned cheeks to go with the whole bronzy look. So I'm just going in with my Hourglass Dim Infusion blush. I'm taking that on a Morphe E34. I'm just smiling and applying it to the apples. And then for my highlight today, because they are all about highlights, I'm going in with the Starlight Illuminator from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm taking that on the A23 brush that she created for them. I'm just going to apply this to the tops of my cheeks. I'm just building up a couple of layers of this product. just to really create a really beautiful, intense highlighter. Also running it down the bridge of my nose. Also going to straighten our nose. A little bit on the tip to make it a little button nose. Basically, the whole look sort of comes together with the lip colour. The lip shade that I have chose for this look is the L'Oreal Colour Riche 703, which is in Ode Obsession. So I'm just gonna go in with a lip brush and the same colour, and I'm just going to line my lips and just neaten up the shape. So all I'm going to do to finish this look off completely is just apply some more of my MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara. And I'm just going to apply this underneath my eyes, so on my bottom lashes. There is still one step that I need to do, and that is literally just to apply a little inner corner highlight. So I'm just going to go in with that same Starlight cheek illuminator that I used and nose illuminator. And I'm just applying this with a pencil brush and just applying it to my inner corners. And here is the completed look. So I had so much fun filming this for you guys. I don't think I remember the last time I did a Chit Chat Get Ready With Me. I love how it turned out. I love Kylie Jenner and all of her makeup looks that she has been creating just recently and for like the last year. She just looks incredible. This is my take on that look. There have been so many takes on this style. So I really hope you enjoyed this makeup look and this Chit Chat Get Ready With Me. If you did really like this style of makeup tutorial, then please give this video a thumbs up or comment down below what you think, and I will talk to you all very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching.